what's going on, y'all? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you again. This is a story that is ongoing, and there has been updates, and I feel as though I want to start from the beginning to give you an idea about what's going on and how the process has moved since December the 23rd, 2020. It says FBI has become involved in the disappearance of California City children. Okay, and these are the children right here. It says as the search for the two children enters its third day. Now, at this time, it was the third day. The FBI has become involved in the investigation, according to California City Police Department. Orrin and Orson West, ages 3 and 4, were first reported missing late Monday night after being seen after seeing the at the 10700 block of Aspen Avenue. Okay. California City Police Department put out 2 notifications via Nixo alert system as volunteers began combing the surrounding area, which includes a large swath of open desert. Kern County Sheriff's Office provided a helicopter to help during the search Monday night. The search resumes Tuesday morning for the missing children. According to the California Police Department, the FBI on Tuesday began interviewing the adopted parents of the 2 boys, Tazzle and Jacqueline West. The couple adopted Orrin and Orson in April of 2019. The couple went willingly with the officers after a police cruiser came to pick them up. A search warrant was later served on Tuesday and evidence collected from their homes. According to the CCPD, no one has been ruled in the disappearance of the 2 children, and items removed from their home. In addition, the couple's vehicle was towed away. Ryan Dean of Bakersfield, the biological mother of the missing boys, spoke with media in California City Wednesday afternoon. Dean alleged that the adopted parents may have had something to do with the children's disappearance. An emotional Dean added that the adopted mother told her that she had let the 2 kids out into the backyard because she didn't want them to see the gifts being wrapped for Christmas. Dean said that the other kids in the home had not been let out. What? Dean said when she arrived in California City and knocked on the Owens door, the adopted father wanted to say he was sorry. I felt like they knew something or did something, Dean said. I feel that my kids are around here somewhere. California City residents and former Mayor Jennifer Woods is among those helping to search for the missing boys on both Monday and Tuesday, and said she would help Wednesday afternoon. We were searching on foot around the neighborhood, door to door, looking in garbage cans and ditches because boys like to hide, Woods said. Tuesday, Woods said a group focused on target desert area around California City, including the dirt road leading to Proctor on the city's east side, as far out as Galeto Park and Cali City's second community. We've searched the high schools, both ballparks and playgrounds, hotels, and the hotel pool, Woods said. She commented that authorities from the CCPD, the federal agencies, have been doing a bang-up job in the investigation so far. According to volunteer searchers, the adopted parents did not interact with anyone other than the police officers after the children were reported missing. California City resident Lamaya Patrick told Bakersfield news station 23 ABC said the father was seen once. He came out and spoke to the police but did not come out and greet people who are trying to help find the babies, Patrick said. Wood said while authorities didn't provide much in the way of an update, they encouraged a continued community search. Wood also stressed a need to prevent rumors from being spread through social media or other means. No rumors, Wood said, just get the truth out there. That the birth parents needed to know the truth. Not 16 rumors about something like a blanket being found at the park that didn't belong to the kids. In the meantime, Wood said searchers continue to prepare, including keeping blankets in vehicles in case the boys are found. Anyone with information is asked to call Cali City Police, and there's the number right there, okay? So there has been a couple of updates to this, and I want to go through the timeline of it. Okay, as I previously stated in the first article, it was basically them searching for the two young boys, ages 3 and 4. Orrin, the younger brother, and Orson are both approximately 3 feet tall, weigh between 30 and 40 pounds, and were last seen wearing a black sweatshirt and gray sweatpants. Okay? It's been a lot going on. The FBI has investigated. Forensics has came through. FBI agents were seen on the property in hazmat suits, and the forensic team was searching outside of the home. Okay? Okay, moving on from that, there was also an announcement of a $10,000 reward put forth to help find them. Now the amount has increased. It actually did increase to about 50,000 over the process of the days and weeks that came behind that. But they initially started, and this was on New Year's Eve, with a $10,000 reward for anyone who can find the boys or information about the boys. Okay. Rick Jones and Amanda Adolph are the owners of a few businesses in California City, including Green Store Cannabis Retail, which is offering $10,000 to help find the missing toddlers, Orson and Owen West. Now, the orders of the company Preferred Towing is also, pledging $10,000 to anyone that has any information in regards to the missing children. And to my estimate now, it is up to $50,000. The community has really pulled together and gave their resources because they desperately want to find these two boys, Owen and his brother. In a statement, it says, I think it was always terrible to have to offer money for people to do the right thing and step up, added Jones. Okay? But we all know from history that is what it is, and me and Amanda's goal is to find these two kids one way or another. Okay? A visual was also set outside the house where the boys were last seen, has grown larger throughout the past 2 weeks as community continues to stop by and leave gifts, light candles, and pray for the boys. As of Thursday, no arrests have been made, and there is no update in the investigation according to the Cali City Police Department. But Adolph and Jones are organizing a search party for Saturday at 1 p.m. in hopes that those efforts will bring some answers. We want to keep this fresh in everyone's mind, keep everyone talking because that is the only way they will ever be found, Adolph said. If you have any information, it gives the information again. You can please contact them and let them know. Okay? Okay, here's a little bit more information. The brothers Orrin West and Orson West, ages 3 and 4, had been put up for adoption by their biological mother, Rondine, shortly after they were born. Reports. Owen and Orson had been living with Trezell and Jacqueline West in California City at the time of their disappearance, according to outlets. They were playing with chalk outside. I came into the house. I saw them. West told the affiliate station KBFX. I went out into the house. I came back out. I didn't see them. West said he realized they had left the gate open and I panicked. Came inside the house, searching the house, and me and my wife. Once that didn't pan out, I got into my van. I looked down the street in both directions. It was getting dark, getting cold. I got into my van and I hit a bunch of corners. He told the news station. After reporting the child is missing, in California City West alerted his community of their disappearance, gathering concerns, neighbors, and community members to join them in the search. The community has really come together, 23 ABC News reporter Brian Wang told Nancy Grace. We're talking about multiple searches, two $10,000 rewards. I mean, these guys are scavenging the desert themselves. Unfortunately, there has been no sign of the boys. The children's biological mother accuses the Wesses of being complicit in the disappearance. I feel my kids are somewhere around here. I feel it, and I feel like they are in the house. And I feel like they did something. Oof. This is getting really, 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 really tense. But, okay, I was trying to find more information. But as it stands, the reward to the whereabouts or information about the two boys have been raised to $50,000. I'm just going to give my general thoughts on there until I know more information. I tried to collect over a series of different articles that I've seen. Shout out to my homie Zarina for putting me on with this story. Actually, it's a lot of YouTubers that are talking about this story as well, but not in this sector. But they are talking about this story. It's just really, really, really heartbreaking to, you know that there's children out there missing, you know, and this is the last update that I have right now. It says California City has approved a $25,000 reward in the case of the two missing boys reported missing in the community back on December the 21st. Okay, so they went missing a couple of days before Christmas. That's crazy. It says the reward was requested by Cali City Manager Anna Lynn and was and not it was approved by the council members during a special meeting on Thursday night. The reward will be offered to anyone who provides information that leads to the conviction or arrest of the suspects in the case or to the location of the boys. Lynn said the amount matches the $25,000 reward announced by 3 businesses in the recent days, totaling up to $50,000. Since the adopted parents of the 3-year-old Orson West and 4-year-old Orrin West reported them missing from their Cali City home, multiple searches have been coordinated by the community. In the meantime, Cali City Police, Kern County Sheriff's Office, the FBI, and Bakerfield's Police Department continue their investigation. Okay? And it's a lot of stories about them. But sadly, no one has found them yet. No one has actually, any information more than what was originally provided in the totals that I have. It's really sad anytime any child goes missing. One thing that I don't understand, if you have other children and they were in the house and you were wrapping gifts, why would you have to take those two outside as opposed to having those kids if they are older kids? I'm not sure what the ages of their other children are, but new Hyundai Sonata. Why wouldn't take them or have the older kids watch them, 3 and 4-year-olds and stuff like that? You have to be extra cautious, extra careful, and you left. You went in the house and you came back out. Like, how many minutes that passed before you came back out? What time did you go outside? What was the conditions of the weather and everything? When you went out, like, all these things matter. All these things matter because yes, they're 3 and 4-year-olds, but for them to just wander off like that, and it's just really crazy. And I wish I had more details for you guys, but unfortunately I don't at this time. This was the most recent update, which was January the 7th, when it has the reward money has been raised to $50,000. Not that it should mean anything. I'm more concerned about the welfare and the safe return of the 2 young boys, basically. So, and it's just sad. I mean, it's definitely a lot of stuff that's going on. And then you have the biological mother basically saying that she feels like something has happened to her children, regardless if she chose to give her children up and put them in for adoption. A mother knows when something is not right with their children, okay? Minus the fact that she put them up for adoption. We don't know this woman's story. We don't know what led her to do this. Thankfully, she was still allowed to be a part of the children's life and to be in their life, even though she wasn't the primary, had primary custody of the children. She was still there, obviously. So we don't know this woman's story. We don't know the West story as well and what happened. But I will definitely keep you guys updated, and drop down in the comments and definitely let me know how you feel about this situation. Until then, you guys.